Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We are on episode number 50 of Let's Play Ahistoric England for Europa Universalis IV. So, where we left off last, I was, I believe, starting to work towards this, we were working kind of maybe on the Holy Roman Empire thing at some point. We wanna do that. In every game, I think I just wanna become the Holy Roman Emperor. Just so that I have all that fun stuff that we can do, you know, call for the Reichsreform, institute Reichsregiment, etc., etc. We want to do that kind of stuff, so we can invest in a cardinal. You have enough papal influence to invest in a future cardinal. You know what? I just realized this is the first time I've played the Ahistoric Britain series, or Ahistoric England, rather, after the 1.2 patch, so some things are different now about the papal influence. This is really, really useful stuff. Now you can see who they belong to and who else has voted for them and how many votes they have. You can also vote for somebody even if you don't have enough points to put you in the lead, which is just so important. In the past, it used to be that like a small little country could almost never participate in the Curia because every single time someone would vote up, you know, up to 40, 50, 60 points, and that was actually higher than your cap. So it wasn't good. Now you can actually vote for people that are kind of, you know, you can start voting and just spend 5 points instead of 10. So that's good. So let's what do we got? We got 47 points right now. This also helps you to see who is even creeping up on you. Hopefully that's not going to pop up all the time. I imagine that it would. Alright, so we've given them 126 votes. Next is 86. Yeah, see, I was probably really, really severely overfunding these guys. So I think that, yeah. Left click. Is there like a right click or something we can do? Okay, so we don't show up in this list even though... Alright, I guess that makes sense. So 45 is me. And then the other people there at 73. So we can work on this guy, Tasani. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll see if that pops up every time we have 5 points, which would be kind of excessive, I think. But, yeah, we can become the Defender of the Faith. We're not going to do that at the moment, because we don't want to get involved in all kinds of wars. And our goal in this display through is the one where we don't do any colonization whatsoever, and we just take over the entirety of Europe. So let's go and get forward on that. So right now, we are at 8 out of 8 relationships. Austria hates me, but we have a royal marriage with them. I think I was hoping to do a personal union with them, but the 1.2 patch kind of messed up your ability to do personal unions. They must have no legal heir or an heir with a weak claim. I remember reading that it got nerfed. I don't remember exactly how, so we'll see whenever that becomes available. Okay, so let's play it. Let's just let it go. We've completed a mission, the enemy of our enemy. We've gained 5 prestige and gained 25 diplomatic power. But we've also lost the Revolutionary War casus belli against Switzerland and Milan. Holland has left the coalition against us. They finally understand that we pose no threat. That is not true whatsoever. I am a terrible, terrible threat, but they're probably just afraid of me. Little bastards. Let's get them. We should attack them. No, no, no. We've gained Revolutionary War casus belli against Switzerland and Milan. They are ideological enemies. Change government form of country. War goal is to take the capital, etc., etc. So we'll be able to do that soon. We should do that soon. We have no mission selected, so let's do that. Improve defenses, improve relations, or protect our brethren in Savoy. So to do that, we would need to own Savoy. And I apologize, but I actually don't know where that is off the top of my head. Savoy with an IE. That one. It's probably right in front of my face and I just can't see it. This one here, okay. So we would need to own that. It's currently owned by Switzerland, who hates me. We don't have a truce with them, do we? We have some allies. They're in a coalition not against us. Truce with not me. So yeah, we could attack Switzerland if we had a diplomat. We could take that mission. But Provence, let's see, that one might be a little bit easier. But they're actually a personal union of ours. Tons of aggressive expansion, wow. Yeah, That's not going to happen. I think we'll do the improved defenses for now. A little bit of army tradition never hurts. We already have 90, but keeping it high, especially with that minus 4.52, just buys me an extra year of good army tradition. So we'll do improved defenses. And then we'll just find Hainut. Hainut. Hainout. And we will build that next level of fort. So yeah, so we've got fantastic income, 26, and we've got some pretty good advisors, 211. Missionary strength might not be the most important thing. I've also, if you haven't, if you're just diving into this episode from the last, I've added the, I updated my mods for patch 1.2, and so you might notice that the font is just slightly different from our previous video, and that's because in the past it just affected a few choice types of font. Now it affects pretty much every font in the game, making it much simpler to read in my opinion. I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. It's called Better UI Mod, and you should use it. So let's see. Yearly prestige got nerfed. That used to be +2. Stability is at 2, so we don't need him. Production efficiency. That's kind of cool. How much income do we get from production right now? 20. I think taxes would probably be better, but I do like the diplomatic reputation guy. And the military guy is giving us land maintenance modifier -10. Morale plus 10% would be nice. How are we doing on tech, actually? We have level 14 military tech. Morocco's 13, 11. Austria's at 14. Denmark's at 13. So we're actually kind of ahead relative to our neighbors. Feel pretty good then about tech. Plus, I don't think there's any real big bonuses to military tactics. Oh, there is one at 15. Okay. So getting to 15 would be really quite significant then. I think that might be what I was saving up for. I can't really recall. We're 14 years ahead, but it would be nice to have that soon. All right, we'll just let some time go. Diplomat is home. Cardinals no longer. This is a good pop-up. This didn't used to happen. Now it does after the 1.2 patch. So, sadly, Narvaez has changed his loyalty to Spain. They now have 1 active and 1 future Cardinals loyal to them. We have invested 126 papal influence to this Cardinal. Go to. Oh, how nice. Cool. So, that is a very good pop-up. That was one of those things that was really frustrating because you'd think you had someone under your authority or whatever, and then they just disappear. So yes, so we've invested 126, they've invested 131, and we'll just start spending our papal influence on that guy to get him back. So, not a big deal. Are we converting anything right now? Yes, we are. That'll give us some papal influence. This could take a while. Utrecht has left the military coalition. We have gained the diplomatic insult casus belli against Lüneburg. And so we have now, yes, Lüneburg. So, where do you live, Lüneburg? Lüneburg. Just a single little province. We can do a declare, show superiority thing. We can get some concession of defeat, a bunch of prestige. We're already capped out on prestige, but it seems like something that would make sense to do. Especially because Denmark's right there and we can call them into the war and they'll pretty much win it for us. I think it makes sense. Let's just do that. We'll do that for now. As far as maintenance goes, I probably have things tuned down quite a bit. Now, one thing that's really important is, like, look at this. Look at how significant that army maintenance modifier is now. It used to be just a 2.00 morale swinger, and now, if I have them all the way down there, it's negative 3.74. So, like, you really have to fund your men, which makes sense. Like, it's super significant. So, like, if we do that, what is our cap on morale? 4.25. Yeah, pretty much we have to fund our men. I have to do it. So, I don't like that we're suffering attrition here. These are transports and stuff. Lüneburg is not coastal, so we don't have to worry about blockading it. And we'll just send over 1 troop. It's just a single little guy. And apparently we're at war with Cologne as well. Did you have... oh, well. That's right, we had that coalition against us. I should have... You know what I should have done? I should have done that coalition map mode. That's new and exciting and fun. Where is it? Coalition right there. Coalition map mode. Alright, so let's take a look at this, because this wasn't in the other playthroughs that I had. We didn't have any coalitions. So, colors the provinces according to their owner's opinion about the selected country's aggressive expansion. The scale is between gray and orange. If the country is red, they are in a coalition against you. So, even Castile is pretty upset with me. Oh, this is a really useful map mode. So yeah, we have a lot of people that have joined this war against us. Poland, Austria, Hesse. So yeah, it's a good thing that we're reinforcing up to full. But we'll get lots of stuff for having, you know, done whatever. We've also got 125,000 manpower, so we can kind of afford the losses where they can't. Got a couple diplomats back. Surprisingly, though, I am in second place, which is really, like I said, surprising. Overall score, it's the Ottomans. The Ottomans, also known as what? The Byzantine Empire, is actually higher. 665 ruler, wow. Well, that explains it. That really helps out quite a bit. I'm not going to do much about them, but yeah, they're in first place right now, despite all of our conquests. Now, if I remember correctly, is moving _FM. That's weird. Seems like the game is a little bit... It's not supposed to say that, is it? Force march _IRO 2. Shortcut M. Yeah, this is the playthrough where we have that. Yes, you can have military access. It's fine with me. I don't know why I'm not allowed to change it, but we'll just kill that army and then work our way up to Lüneburg. Switzerland has entered a coalition. What jerks. But, one thing that I'm really liking all of a sudden in this playthrough, and just in EU4 in general, after the 1.2 patch, is that, like, it is just so much easier to kill armies. Like, you just obliterated them, like, almost instantly now. There's a lot less ping-ponging. Which I really, really enjoy. Interestingly, is it because... Can they just not be moving while we engage Force March? Is that how it works? Yeah, apparently not. So if we engage Force March, it still costs military power. There was some talk in the forums about changing it to be a morale reduction. But no, what ended up happening is they can't recover morale. And it increases their movement speed, so I want to chase him down. July 1st, July 2nd. Let's just say we go here. And now we'll go here. And now he should stay put, I imagine. Okay, we'll blow that up. And there's the army of Lüneburg. Is he going to escape? Yes, of course he is, so we will force march. And to catch him, I love force march. It's just so good. So solid. Already killed the army of Lüneburg. We're forced marching. We can select army. Turn that off now. And now, we are suffering a fairly large amount of monthly attrition due to the national ideas that he took, and the fact that there's a flat 1% siege penalty now. So, like, in situations like this, even though we've got some artillery, I think it makes a lot of sense to detach and then leave. So you leave fewer troops there to do the siege, versus just leaving them all there and suffering tremendous amounts of attrition. So this will be easy for me to kind of just mop up all these little troops that they've got. And that army actually retreated into ours and we just killed it. I'm going to leave Force March on just because I don't really think we need the points that much. We're so far ahead on military tech that it doesn't really matter too much. So let's actually turn it on him as well. We'll just go around blowing up armies, gaining war score. Already at 29%, 33%. I highly doubt we'll actually need to siege that. I'm not even worrying about commanders either. So you go there, you go there. Good, good. Look at all that war score that we're gaining. Such a beautiful thing. I love having the ability to use freaking Force March. It's just so good. I'm telling you. 40% war score. Mostly from battles. I mean, it's just amazing. We've won enough battles. I mean, it is a show superiority, so get bonus war score for winning battles. This is exactly how we win. We could siege, but I think that's going to be enough. Revoke Imperial Reform. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds like fun, but no, it doesn't really matter that much to me. So we're actually negotiating with Austria because of the coalition, instead of the person that we declared war on, which was the guy, what was it, Lüneburg, I think? Can we negotiate separate peace? I don't think we can. Yes, we can. Okay. They're negotiating for themselves. This was the diplomatic insult. Again, I really think that it should show those modifiers here that you saw when you declare the war. Like 25% aggressive expansion, 200% prestige, that kind of stuff. It should show it here. It's just my opinion. Of course it's my opinion. Who else's opinion would it be? Also, I'd like to see... Yeah, okay, I technically have 0% war score from them. I thought I blew up their army. Fine, we'll just negotiate directly with Austria and get done with it. So, I want a concession of defeat and monetary reparations. No, I can't do both. I always forget that you can't do both. Monetary reparations isn't that important, fine. But we're already capped out on prestige, so I don't really care about that either. So I want you to... I don't know. What do I want? Kind of hard to decide. Annul your treaties. Release nations. They wouldn't accept any of this anyway. Could make them give up Tyrol. Mainz. Mazovia. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Frankfurt. Wouldn't accept that either. Or just return cores. Revoking cores. Treviso. Hessen. Verona. None of that really matters to me. Transfer trade power. Here, clear offer, transfer trade power. They wouldn't accept. Suggest demands. So, okay, let's just use suggest demands, because it's probably pretty reasonable. And we're not quite there, but it'll probably be something we can press in the very near future. Like, if we just got rid of the money, we could do it right now. Let's just get rid of the money and do it right now. It does cost me 37 diplomatic power, though. Does it not? Why? Why do I have to pay for power for that? Okay, well, let's just do it anyway. There's got to be a good reason for it. Sounds good. Okay, so we've won that war. King, with the backing of the members of the Holy Roman Empire, the Emperor has decided to go through with the following reform. The following effect: reduce legislative independence by making the Emperor the final legal authority within the Empire. The Emperor gets increased prestige, lower core creation, and yearly prestige decadence for members. Interesting. Okay, a little bit of papacy votes, so let's get this guy back on our side. Yeah, all of a sudden Spain decided to like really kick it into high gear after that guy. So, okay, well, I am excited to get back to playing this game, so we're going to keep playing it tonight. I'm going to take a break here, though. I'll see you again in the next video. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you soon.